I was there when the storm hit, a brutal tempest that transformed our city in mere hours. On an otherwise ordinary Tuesday evening, dark clouds gathered with an intensity that promised nothing good. Torrents of rain lashed the streets, while the wind howled like a living thing, and chaos reigned. I was out in the field covering the unfolding disaster for my news outlet, a responsibility I had always carried with determination. But that night, something felt profoundly different. Amid the devastation, as rescue efforts struggled against nature's fury, my phone buzzed relentlessly. Notifications from a popular social media platform, one I had trusted for breaking news, flooded my screen. At first, I assumed these alerts were from frightened citizens sharing their immediate experiences. Yet what I saw defied explanation: live streams and posts showcasing disasters in progress. Not merely the storm's aftermath, but events unfolding moments before they occurred. One video captured a building trembling on the verge of collapse, its final moments streamed in real time. Another clip revealed a sudden blaze in a district that had remained untouched by the storm until that very instant. Scrolling through my feed, I encountered cryptic posts that sent a chill down my spine. One message read, "When the tempest roars, the digital void awakens. Prepare for the unseen." Others, adorned with ominous hashtags and terse poetic warnings, suggested that ordinary users were witnessing premonitions of disaster. As I watched, a profound unease settled over me. Were these streams a mere coincidence, a freak technical glitch amplified by fear, or was something far more sinister at work? The precision of these digital transmissions was too uncanny to ignore. I began archiving every post, every live stream, and every account that reported these eerie premonitions. That night, as the storm subsided into a sullen drizzle and the city slowly emerged from its collective shock, I sat in my small apartment surrounded by the cold glow of multiple screens. The contrast between the natural chaos outside and the digital prescience unfolding before me was unnerving. I knew with a sinking certainty that this was only the beginning, and that the true terror lay not solely in nature's wrath, but in the mysterious signals emanating from the digital realm. In the days following the storm, as the city struggled to recover from the devastation, the digital anomalies grew more frequent and disturbing. I delved deeper into the popular social media platform, where every post and live stream carried an eerie forewarning of disaster. Each notification was time-stamped with uncanny precision, a minute before a building would collapse, or seconds before a street flooded. The messages were brief, cryptic, and laced with enigmatic symbols. One recurring post declared, "The code whispers, nature's fury is only the overture." Another warned, "Digital tides rise, beware the trigger that lies unseen." Late into the night, I scoured online forums and discussion threads where others shared their unsettling experiences. Testimonies poured in from users who described receiving push notifications mere minutes before an unexpected power outage, or witnessing live footage of a minor earthquake before tremors shook their neighborhood. These accounts, paired with the relentless flow of prescient live streams, painted the portrait of a digital oracle, a system that not only predicted events, but seemed to orchestrate them. As I cross-referenced the timestamps of these posts with actual events, an unsettling pattern emerged. The platform appeared to tap into something beyond ordinary data, a hidden network of signals resonating with the chaotic energy of the storm. Every post seemed to carry an underlying message, cloaked in riddles and warnings, hinting at a dark mechanism behind the phenomenon. It was as if an unseen algorithm, fueled by forces beyond human understanding, was orchestrating these transmissions. Determined to uncover the truth, I reached out discreetly to a few trusted colleagues, other journalists and tech experts known for their interest in cyber anomalies. Their responses were mixed. Some dismissed the phenomenon as an elaborate hoax, while a few admitted to witnessing similar events in their feeds. These sporadic confessions only deepened my resolve. I began to compile every scrap of evidence, archived posts, screenshots of live streams, and user comments that spoke of premonitions. With each piece of data, the conspiracy became more tangible, a digital echo of the storm's fury that defied the natural order. Every new discovery led me to one chilling conclusion. This wasn't just about technology predicting the future. It was about technology manipulating it. The platform's uncanny ability to broadcast disasters before they occurred was no anomaly. It was a deliberate, orchestrated act that threatened to upend everything I believed about cause and effect. And I was determined to get to the bottom of it. My investigation soon took a darker turn. What began as a series of bizarre coincidences evolved into a disturbing narrative of digital interference with real-world events. I started to suspect that the platform was not a passive medium for premonitions, but might be actively triggering these disasters. My days blurred into nights of relentless data analysis, and I spent hours combing through cryptic posts, user testimonies, and even server logs. One evening, while sifting through encrypted chat logs on a dark web forum, I received a message that made my blood run cold. Look beneath the surface. The code is alive. It does not merely predict, it creates. The message, unsigned and delivered via an encrypted channel, carried an urgency that I could not ignore. It hinted that a shadowy group had manipulated the platform's algorithms to harness and possibly trigger natural disasters. The idea was as terrifying as it was implausible. Someone or something was using digital signals as a weapon, blurring the line between technology and nature. I began to document every anomaly. In one instance, a live stream captured a catastrophic gas explosion in a residential block, an event that occurred mere moments after the stream went live. In another, a sudden flash flood, seemingly induced by a digital alert, overwhelmed an unsuspecting neighborhood. The more I investigated, the more resistance I encountered. Anonymous warnings flooded my inbox, and my devices began to act as if they were under constant surveillance. It was as if I had stepped into a labyrinth, where every digital footprint was meticulously tracked by an intelligence far beyond human reach. Despite the growing danger, I pressed on, driven by a need to expose the truth. I compiled a comprehensive dossier, a digital mosaic of leaked code snippets, server logs, and eyewitness accounts that pointed to a clandestine operation. The evidence hinted at a covert organization with deep ties to the platform, one that had engineered this phenomenon for unknown purposes. Their motive might have been profit, control, or something even more insidious, a desire to rewrite the rules of cause and effect by merging digital prediction with physical reality. In the quiet hours before dawn, as I sat huddled over my computer in a dimly lit room, the magnitude of my discovery began to sink in. Every keystroke, every click, echoed with the weight of impending disaster. I was no longer just an observer. I had become entangled in a conspiracy that spanned both the digital and the physical realms. And as the lines between technology and nature blurred, I realized that uncovering this truth might cost me more than I could bear.
As another ominous storm loomed on the horizon, the digital premonitions reached their most terrifying crescendo. The social media platform, once an eerie messenger, now pulsed with an almost malevolent vitality. One fateful night, from my cramped apartment overlooking rain-soaked streets, I watched in horror as a live stream unfolded before my eyes. The broadcast showed a towering skyscraper trembling on the verge of collapse, an event not yet reported by any official source. The countdown to disaster ticked away in real time, and a cold dread settled over me. In that desperate moment, I scrambled to compile every piece of evidence, the cryptic posts, leaked code fragments, and damning testimonies I had painstakingly gathered over the past weeks. I I reached out to my network of fellow journalists and cybersecurity experts, urging them to join forces and expose the dark truth behind this phenomenon. We resolved to release a comprehensive report, one that would force the authorities to confront the terrifying possibility that the platform was not merely predicting disasters, but inciting them. But as the storm raged outside, the platform's broadcasts grew even more precise. Each live stream now mirrored every step we took to reveal the conspiracy. It was as if the digital entity controlling the feeds was aware of our investigation, adapting in real time to thwart our efforts. I watched, horrified, as a series of catastrophic events unfolded exactly as predicted, a cascade of disasters rippling through the city like a malignant force. Buildings collapsed, streets flooded, and the relentless pulse of the digital signal merged with nature's fury. In that climactic moment, I realized the magnitude of what I was up against. The digital algorithm, or whatever dark intelligence lurked behind it, had merged with the forces of nature. It was no longer a tool for prediction, it had become an instrument of creation, a malevolent force capable of bending reality to its will. My evidence, my research, and my very existence were now inextricably linked to this new paradigm of terror. With trembling hands, I recorded the final live stream, a definitive moment of digital aftershock. The broadcast ended with a chilling message: the cycle is complete. Embrace the aftershock. Those words reverberated through me as the ground shook and the city convulsed beneath the onslaught of nature and technology combined. In that final, shuddering instant, I understood that the truth I had uncovered would forever alter our perception of cause and effect. I had become a reluctant herald of a new era, one where digital echoes could not only foresee disaster but unleash it. Stepping out into the rain-soaked night, I walked amid the shattered remnants of our city, each ruined structure a silent witness to the convergence of digital and natural cataclysms. My journey had transformed me from a curious journalist into a lone guardian of a terrible secret, a secret too vast to contain. The digital aftershock had been unleashed, and its reverberations would haunt us for generations. With resolve hardened by terror and determination born of necessity, I vowed to continue my quest for the truth, even as the world crumbled around me.